Hi, welcome back to Grand Central Watch. Happy to have you. I'm here with Will.
Hello.
And today we're going to go into a very old watch, probably from the 1940s. Something we see every single day here at the store, and why you would pay a lot of money to fix an old watch like this.
Yeah, because it has to be restored. Sometimes, be brought back to life, and sometimes they have the old mainspring that's been there for 100 years, and those watches get serviced and never gets replaced. So
yes,
we gotta go through that. Most of the time, you gotta customize a crystal because it's not there anymore.
Sure.
And all that we do with all these vintage watches. So we're gonna go through the whole process with this watch for you.
I find a lot of times the balance staff is broken, and that's a very tedious process to get that repaired.
And even if it's not broken, sometimes it's just worn and the watch is not keeping accurate time. Watchmakers just clean the watch without replacing the stuff, and most of the time in this kind of watches, the replacement of the staff is a must.
Right. We're going to go into a lot of detail in the shop.
Before we do that, real quick, we want to show you what we're wearing today.
A couple watches from our window downstairs. I'm wearing a Breitling Navitimer.
A little bit larger than this one, right?
Much larger. It's like the big brother.
There might be two of these watches.
Yeah, a couple different decades, right? This is from the 1970s, like you're saying. Yours is 50s. But this was the largest Navitimer that they ever made, and great for a pilot. I mean, it was designed that way. It has the tachmeter. It's a stainless steel case, and what it has is the bezel is an anodized black. Today they use PVD coating, but in those days they black anodized back then. This one actually has the more unusual movement in here, which was the Venus 178.
It's a beautiful movement. If you own any watch that has that particular movement inside, mostly Breitlings, they use that movement a lot.
Right.
They're beautiful movement. So mine is not the watch that I will normally wear every day because it's too beautiful, right? I really love this watch. It's a watch from 1956. It's an Omega. The first oscillating rotor automatic system.
Okay.
It doesn't have the bumper. And but what amazed me with this watch is the condition which this watch is. It still has the original strap with the original gold buckle, original crown. The movement is as pristine as the watch is on the outside. It's a beautiful watch and it keeps time like no other one. This is something that it must be in my collection. I have to own a watch like this.
Gotcha.
It has that rose gold movement from Omega.
Sure.
But it's beautiful,
Right.
beautiful. I fell in love from the moment I saw it.
Let's get to work. Let's show this watch that we're going to do today and see what we can find.
When these watches were made, the alloys for the hairspring were not as good quality as we have today. So this is a bluish steel hairspring. It's very susceptible to magnetism. It gets magnetized very quickly, so we gotta be careful with that. Also, when manipulating this balance, you gotta be very careful because you can damage that hairspring just by looking at it sometimes.
A lot of times I think when we get these watches, we've seen they've been in the wrong hands because it's understandable. I mean, these watches are so old.
Yeah. Once this watch comes out of the cleaning machine, it's going to be sparkling. I'm surprised with the condition of the watch. When I saw the dial and the crystal, I thought that it would be in a worse condition, but it looks very, very good. The mainspring, of course, is an original mainspring. It's been there for decades, and it's this bluish alloy that nobody likes anymore because it's weaker for the watch. So we're going to have to put a brand new mainspring, which is going to be exactly the same shape and the same kind of mainspring, but from a much better alloy that is going to make the watch run better. And probably we're going to have to replace the balance staff because there might be some wear, but we won't know that until the watch is being timed. These watches have been let run with no lubrication most of the time for a long period of time, and the balance gets wear, and of course a little imperfection in the balance staff is going to cause a variation on time when you put the watch in the timing machine. These are watches with great histories behind.
Oh,
right?
man.
It's been there around for sometimes 100 years.
Yeah, and a lot of times that watch went from grandfather to father to son or daughter, and we really want to show everybody out there, you know, when we do this repair, that there's a reason for it.
In reality, this is what we specialize on. This is what we service most of the time.
Yeah. Thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe and turn the notifications on to get our next video.